All right, well, I'm pumping up my tire. I went in behind the seat to get my pump, and the box was all smashed in and everything. It's all tore apart and smashed. It wasn't like that before. I don't know, maybe that the tow truck or the garage pumped up my tire, because that tire loses air, so it's possible that they needed to pump the tire up, and they found the pump back there. But look what they did to it. Whoever did it smashed it all to hell. The last time the car broke down and I had it towed and everything, somebody busted my door handle, and this time they've wrecked this box. I'm going to have to try and tape it back together because I like to keep the pump in the box. I'm not impressed with that anyway. That shouldn't be. I don't know who did it. I don't know who broke my door handle, and I don't know who smashed my box for my pump. But anyway, the tire's pretty low. The tires on this thing are bald, and the tire's pretty low, so anyway. But I need to go into Perth and pay my repair bill, you know, and I have other things to do, but that kind of pisses me off, you know. This is the second time now that I've had the truck towed to the garage, and I've had this. Now at the garage they have an air compressor, and I'm sure they have an air pig where they can bring air out. So I would imagine it was the tow truck that did this. The tow truck guy, maybe he needed to pump up the tire because it was flat. It might have been flat after sitting there for a couple of days. I just don't know, on the side of the road, I don't know. But anyway, I'm not impressed. You know, that guy, he got, if it's the tow truck guy, he needs to stop breaking my stuff. You know, really. Anyway, I'll tape the box back together as best I can so I can keep using it. I've had this pump for a year, and the box was in perfect shape. And I like to put the pump back in the box with everything that goes with it, you know. And I can just put it right behind the seat there, and it works out well. But anyway, I'm not impressed. That's the bottom line. I think it's really sickening. Whatever's going on, I think it's really sickening. Got these things here at the dollar store to keep dampness out of places. They seem to work all right. Bought that tarp on the last day of the sale at Peavey Mart. I think I paid $2.50 for that one. Again, it's a good tarp. It's not as good as the other ones I bought, but it's good enough. For that price, I'm not going to complain. But yeah, they smash everything all to hell. I don't know. I would imagine it was the tow truck guy that did that. Because like I say, at the garage, they have everything they need to pump up a tire. So they wouldn't need to go through my truck and find a pump, you know. So probably it's the tow truck guy. And like I say, I've had the truck at the garage before, and I've never had anything broken on it. The truck's been at the garage lots of times, and I never had anything broken on it from the garage. But the first time it was towed, I got it back with a busted door handle. And at the garage, they're telling me that it arrived there like that. And then now it gets towed again, and the box for my pump is all smashed to hell. So I gotta figure the tow truck man is behind it, and it'd be the same company because the garage has a contract with them. So when they call a tow truck, these are the people they call. So anyway, it's too bad. It's too bad anyway. There's Uncle Jed's cabin. Indeed, indeed. Uncle Jed's cabin. I'll tell you something about Uncle Jed, though, if you don't know. Uncle Jed, he's a serial killer. Look at that, eh? He's got a severed head down there. Yeah, man's a damn serial killer. Terrible. Anyway, old Uncle Jed there. You never know what goes on, I'll tell you. But, yeah, that's about it. But I got to get into town and pay my bill. And then I got to go over and see my cousin. Got to do that. And, yeah, it's going to be a busy day. But that's all right. I like busy days because they're shorter days. Days that aren't busy are too long. Don't like that. I don't like having my shit smashed up by tow truck drivers, and I don't like days that drag on and on. You know, you have a day is 24 hours, but I swear some days feel like they go on for a solid week. So, yeah. I've been looking at these lawnmowers, and I've been wondering if it's possible to get one of them running. I used to do stuff like this. These are Fords. Yeah, don't know. We'll see. Maybe get one of them running and hitch my shopping cart behind it and drag it into town. Although you can't legally do that. I guess it's you can't really legally do that. This one has a mower deck, which is good. It's even got the key in it. There you go. We're off to a good start. And it looks like the tires have a chance of holding air. The other ones over there, the tires are pretty flat, really. That one, the tires still have air in them. They're down a bit, but they still have air in them, which is promising. Anyway, tires pumped up. All right. What did I do with the cap? I saw that the cap was missing, and then they put a cap on it for me, which was good of them. And again, I don't know if the tow truck guy did that or if the garage did it, but that was at least a positive thing out of the whole ordeal. But yeah, I'm going to have to pump that box. I'm going to have to pump that box up. I'm going to have to tape that box up, not pump it up. We're not talking about pumping up boxes here. That's a whole other kind of a channel. You need to go over to one of those XXX sites to have that, to see that kind of action. I'll tell you. Oh, here we go now. Oh, all right. Here we go. Damn it all, anyway. Don't know what's wrong with people. I have lots of theories about what's wrong with people, but, you know, some people are just rough, eh? That's all. Some people are just rough when they handle things. Anyway, that's it. We shall see you all later. I gotta get going. There's no time like the present. And there's no present like the time, I suppose. Eh. Ho, ho, ho. Here we go. Isn't that a beautiful view of the tree, eh? Nice. That's a nice view of the tree. It is. All right. Bye for now.